How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's happening and welcome. How's everybody doing? I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show on this wonderful hump day. Today is October the 16th, 2024. How's everybody doing? How's you doing? Yeah. Oh, I ain't yawned in a good little minute. Out here in these streets. Now, why is she on my thing? That ain't really make no sense. But anyway, all right. We almost to the end of the week. We almost to the end of the month. We almost to the first of the month. You got 2 good weeks to get your paper together, to get your little 3750s and keep on stacking them up so you can be able to pay some bills out here in the doggone street. Come on in the house, sit on down. Now, I don't think that they sent out the notifications. I really don't think that right there. But we just going to have to work our way through it. Say the D's in the building. Say, what up, though? Say the 209. Cali is in the building. What's happening? OKC is up in this thing. Say Baltimore in there. Bit at work with it. That's what I'm talking about. Get that paper. For those of you who like to call in and don't get paid for calling in, you need to be disciplined. Stop calling in and don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Say Oakland, California's up in the building. Say here, bring it. That's what's up. Tennessee is up in this thing. Come on, sit yourselves on down. Don't be afraid. Mississippi is up in the building. Say the 281. Oh, yeah, the 281. Houston, Texas, say, hey, y'all. Say, hey, Willie, what's happening? Chi-Town is up in the building. Come on. North Carolina is up in the house. What it do? Say the 203 is in the building. That's what's up. Virginia's up in the house. Salute, Detroit is up in this thing. Say the 502 Louisville, Kentucky is up in here. Say, I hit that like button. Appreciate that right there. Jesus, what's going on with me? You say, wow, a night show. Haven't had this in a while. Yeah, I got bills to pay just like y'all. When I don't show, I be making some money. When I don't show up, I'm making some money. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't depend on this right here. I can't depend on this to make money. I got to go make me some money. I do understand that a whole bunch of people, y'all want to be entertained and all that fly shit right there, and I be wanting to get paid. So, I do what I can when I got the time to do it. And hopefully we can pick back up on the night shows. But up until then, I got bills to pay too. I did not just have done said that the first of the month is coming in like 2 weeks and bills need to be paid. So believe in me, when y'all don't see me, yeah, it's something going on. They got something to do with me being, what is that word called when you do the work? Me being compensated. Yeah. That's what be happening when I'm not around here. I appreciate y'all. I showed enough, dude. Listen, it look like the numbers is going up slow. You say, Willie need a new rules. Listen, I got my new roof probably like 2-3 years ago? Probably 2-3 years ago. An arm and a leg out here. An arm, leg, and a chest. Yeah. But with this last storm, it really didn't do nothing. It really ain't hurt nothing, The water was still wet and the wind was still winding, but it ain't really do no damage out here in the street. We kind of all right. Oakland, California, sending love to all. Appreciate that right there. Chi-Town is up in the building. Texas is up in the house. Come on in. Well, listen, it seems like, hell, it's only 8 after the hour.
It's only 8 after the hour, so I really don't have to rush it. Let me get a refresh. Listen, you all need to be following me on X, on Twitter and or X at the Willie Williams Show. What else I had? And please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com, subscribe to the website, and go to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. That way you can watch all the standalone videos that I'll be doing throughout the days, Monday through Friday, out here to give to you good people. I don't know if y'all went to my Rumble. Well, I did say that I am just gonna get back into saying it, man. It just is what it is. I put up a video. On Rumble that I can't put on YouTube. Old player jump out the car with an AK and gun the player down in broad day in front of everybody. Yeah, that's on Rumble. Oh, that's on Rumble. We can't put it on YouTube, but it's on Rumble, and I got to put it to the website when I get off tonight. You say Mother Nature failed again with these hurricanes. I'm trying to tell you, it's like not a real disaster. Hurricane. Yeah. Like I said, the people who was in the water. Yeah, that's really what the damage is. But structural damage is only just a little bit from like the tornadoes and stuff like that right there. But it wasn't like a community was destroyed and all that. Nope. Not structural. Water damage? Yeah. Water damage, it done hurt some people's feelings out here in the doggone street. Because people, they came into this season without having flood insurance, because somebody had done told them, you don't need no flood insurance, although you ran the corner from water. No, you don't need it. And y'all fell for that dumb shit. I am so confused. And we in Florida, to where Florida floods. Not everywhere in Florida, but Florida floods. We have places that flood. Maybe not on your street this year. Maybe not next year. But Florida has a potentiality, I think a potential to flood out here in these streets, no matter where you live. Well, unless you like on the hill and stuff like that right there. And then you all right, but hell, you go down the hill, that way the water at. So it can flood your community, depends on what's going on. But anyway, if you was about to buy some real estate, and you live anywhere close to water, don't let them people tell you that you don't need no damn flood insurance. Please, pretty please, get some flood insurance for me. Please. I'm trying to help. Say water can't drink it all. Sure enough can't. Out here. Bam. Come on. I'm waiting on you good people. It is 11 past the hour. Waiting on you good people. We're trying to go ahead on and get into it. Help a player out. What do I have right here? Oh no, that is porn. Now why is porn up on my screen? Oh, I was doing some research. Give y'all a pat on the back because y'all done hit 100 by 11 after the hour. I wonder why the hell is this art? A lot of y'all call it porn, but we is gonna start calling it art. This is real art. It's real life art too. It's real life art. But I was doing some research. That's the only reason. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black, only God could judge me. He know my heart. That's what's up. Y'all, let's get into a little bit of the news real quick. Yada. All right, we don't want to talk about little buddy. We got that little buddy right here. Oh, all right, bam. Halloween about to come up, right? Halloween is right around the corner. I hope that y'all got y'all outfits. Listen, ladies, like I had them say earlier, Halloween is the holiday that in the closet whores get to dress like whores out in public. And I ain't mad at you. Hell, get your. It shows that you have class. If you is in a behind closed doors whore, which that's really how we like y'all. We like y'all either which way, but it just look better. And you is deciding to come on out here and dress like a whore, you still got that little classy thing going on by yourself out here. People, they will not even look at you as a whore, although they see you in whore uniform for Halloween. See, after Halloween and throughout the year, you don't dress like a whore anymore. So y'all won't like fall into like the whore category. And other men's mind. But in my mind, I don't even much want to say the rest of that right now. Moving right along. Mobile. So that means that we're in Alabama. Let me go and take y'all to Alabama. They starting early, y'all. I can't take y'all serious. Listen, in Mobile, we got videos showing a player stealing Halloween decorations. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Man caught on camera stealing Halloween decorations in
2020. Oh, they did wrong. But I see what you had on wrote. You say Willie watching Mini Stallion. You said that name as if I'm supposed to know that name. And I just want to let you know I know that name. I know that name. I've already done a research on her. Go
camera stealing Halloween decorations in Midtown. Fox 10's Lee Pack on the story tonight.
And Lee, this might not be this first time that this man is accused of doing something like this.
Well, that's right. MPD says they're investigating similar cases in the Midtown area. The homeowner telling me he was told the same suspect also caught on surveillance video in another case. Well, tonight they're asking you to take a good look to see if you know who he is. You're looking at an unwanted early Halloween visitor creeping on this porch on Ann Street, stealing what the homeowner describes as a set of pumpkin-head vampire children worth about $100.
Oh.
You know, we didn't notice it.
Oh, so the streets got to eat for Halloween. Go ahead.
So the next day when we realized our dog is usually terrified of those decorations, won't come on our front porch, and we noticed he was coming on our front porch. Like, what's going on? The decorations are gone, so.
Hayes Todd says it didn't take long to figure out what happened. His Ring doorbell camera catching it all unfold around 4:30 a.m. Thursday. The culprit, somewhat startled, could have been even more spooked had the motion-activated dolls been turned on.
That's the thing I regret the most, because if it had been on and the motion activation thing had been on, it probably would have scared him and we would have gotten a great video and maybe would have, thrown him off or something like that. But unfortunately, it was off and he got away with it, cleanly. So.
Todd filed a police report with MPD, who says they're investigating similar crimes in the Midtown area. Meanwhile, despite the trick-or-treat thievery, he says they'll continue to decorate and celebrate the season.
This year, we're going all out.
He added early in the morning, 4 day in the morning. Early bird get the worm. Hell, in his case, early bird get the Halloween decorations. $100 a piece, man.
Oh man, we can't let them win, and I certainly hope he enjoys his decorations, and maybe he's throwing a party for some kids or something like that. That's the best case scenario, perhaps. But
well, if he's throwing a party for some kids, he's the best dad ever. He would not let his kids not have a good party.
Again, if
he is somebody, baby daddy, too.
Recognize the suspect in the video, call Mobile Police. They say callers can remain anonymous.
Wow. We're starting early. Starting 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out. So listen, if y'all have y'all decorations and stuff, just make sure that the decorations is on. The decorations, they need to be on to scare the people who trying to borrow y'all equipment. They're just not going to bring it back. I'm just out here trying to help. I'm trying to help. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hole. You finna jump in. We finna jump out. I feel some type of way today. We got a situation. Y'all know around here at the Willie Williams Show, we talk a lot about domestic love relationship. So we have a domestic love relationship story for you good people. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We're at 214 followers. We're trying to get up to 215. We just need one more. Just need one more. And I don't want to start begging, but I guess when I ask more than once, that's kind of like begging. How many times you got to ask somebody to be considered begging? Shout out to Brittany for the $20 cash app. Say, I appreciate you. Oh man, thank you so much. Much love. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. He say, Terry is stealing my shit again every year. No. So it's twice. So once you ask, so is it like the third time or the second time mean that you begging? Is it asking twice and then the third time you begging? Or is it the second time you ask that's considered begging? You say, I asked once. Okay. So it's 3 times you begging. The third, you begging. So it's after the second is what y'all saying. He said the second time you begging. Oh, all right. Okay. Damn, I'm begging, y'all. I'm so sorry. See, say 3, you begging? That's what's up. Damn, I done messed up early. Y'all, we got a store. We got a good little store. Well, I don't want to be calling them like a good little story because of people dying. I don't want to, like, you know, people dying and people they take that stuff serious. When people dying, especially without no damn insurance, I think that I would take death real. Now that I think about it, I think that we be more hurt when we don't have insurance. I think that we really be hurt when we don't have no damn insurance and somebody die, especially like the breadwinner, especially the one who you can call and get like a few dollars from, and they'll mess around and die. You like, oh hell no, ain't got nobody to help me. Closed mouth don't get fed. Say big on them, Willie. I feel you. I'm gonna do what I can. I just don't want to cry on camera. I don't want to cry on camera. Let me go and put this up on the screen. Watch it. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Ladies, I had done told y'all before this year had done started that y'all dying too much. And I told y'all that y'all was going to be leaving Earth a lot more this year. I told y'all that. I said at the beginning of the doggone year. I wish I could find the video that I had done said it. I had done told y'all. It's going to be a hell of a year. So we have a woman who was stabbed to death. A landlord finds a woman's body inside of a home, and the search continues for her wanted partner.
Some discovery inside a Fort Bend County home. His female tenant stabbed to death and wrapped in a sheet. Thank you for joining us at 10 o'clock. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Danielle.
Why do people be wrapping people up like in blankets and sheets if they're not going to remove them from the place? Like, if they're not going to put them, like, in the trunk or, you know what I'm saying, like, in the car to take them somewhere. Why is they wrapping people up and they not transporting the person? Ooh, they not human trafficking. Shout out to CC's World for the 499 super chat. Say, Willie, you are loved and very well one keep entertaining the people. Love you with it, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. But why are we wrapping up people and we ain't moving them?
Tonight, there is an urgent search for her husband, who investigators believe killed her. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office tonight with what we have learned about this couple. Bryce?
Daniela and Keith, this young couple has been in the United States for less than a year. They came here seeking better opportunities, according to family. But tonight, at just 23, her life has been cut short, and he's on the run, wanted for her murder. At this quiet mobile home park in Richmond, inside...
That's a clean mobile home park. When the last time y'all saw a clean mobile home park like that right there?
At Unit 18, where the door is still dangling.
I just saw her hands, you know, like there.
Alex Roberto discovered the body of his 23-year-old tenant, Angie Tatiana Montealegre Izquierdo, covered with a black sheet.
Say her name again. I can't repeat the name. Watch it.
Alegre Izquierdo, covered tenant Angie Tatiana Montealegre Izquierdo.
That baby got 5 names. If you got more than 3 names, you got more than one social security number. In my mind, just in my mind. Hold on.
So discovered the body of his 23-year-old tenant Angie Tatiana Montealegre Izquierdo, covered with a black.
Angie Tatiana Mielgres. Hold on.
Discovered the body of his 23-year-old tenant, Angie Tatiana Montealegre.
Montealegre. Home, I backed it up too far. Get your R's right. Montealegre. Got it. Shout out to Saucy Dripping for the $3 cash app. Say you deserve the bag. Passer, keep macking. Much love. I appreciate that right there.
There.
Alex Roberto discovered the body of his 23-year-old tenant, Angie Tatiana Montealegre Izquierdo, covered with a black sheet.
I can't even talk yesterday. It was horrible.
Roberto got called to check the house Monday when Izquierdo's partner, 24-year-old John Vanegas Romero, abruptly resigned from work.
He showed up at the warehouse and he quit the job. He got one hand that was kind of hurt. And He said he did something crazy.
The couple
Hard as it is to get jobs, you just out here quitting. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 super chat. Say shout out to Willie for wearing my Detroit Lions. Hallelujah. Honolulu Blue, keep doing your thing, player. I appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. You mean to tell me, but out here quitting?
The couple moved from Colombia less than a year ago, he says, seeking better opportunities and to support their families. But now investigators call him the suspect in her stabbing death.
So you got to ask yourself, they only been around here for like a year and he done knocked her off. Because see, when a lot of people, they come on around here to the United States, they be having this thing called freedom. Women be free. Listen, she out here soliciting. In my mind, she was soliciting. You don't just knock off your little la-la.
They did have somewhat of a volatile relationship, and witnesses had seen them engage in what we would consider domestic violence situations.
Her family filled with emotion from thousands of miles away in Colombia. Now hoping for justice. Overnight, Fort Bend County SWAT teams followed tips to this rural area in Needville looking for Romero. So far, they've only found the car they believe he was driving.
She was a very gracious person. She was a very respectful.
As their landlord and investigators now search for answers, leading to his capture. And investigators say Romero is considered to be armed and dangerous tonight. They're asking for any tips in this case to be called into Fort Bend County Crime Stoppers.
If y'all know how to find Elescres Alejandro, I just got to hear that baby name one more again. Hold on.
I can't even talk yesterday. It was horrible.
Roberto got called to check the house Monday when Izquierdo's partner, 24-year-old John Vanegas Romero.
John Vanegas Romero. That's who we looking for. If y'all know who Buddy is, man, y'all go ahead on and turn the player on in so he can rest his nerve. Shout out to VA Fresh for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, why is that fine ass news anchor dressed like she going to the prom with no dates? It look like she got stood up by the quarterback looking ass. No, not wait, who? I gotta look at it. You say her. Did do look like she going to prom? Where's her croissant? Is it a croissant? Them ladies be out here wearing croissant to they prom. Oh, it ain't called a croissant? Don't even much worry about it. Listen, but this is domestic love at its finest. She probably wanted to separate and divide. She probably wanted to be free. She probably wanted to be independent. She probably wanted to be independent, do it on her own, and be by herself and all that fly stuff right there. And these are the type of things that happens when you is in love. When you is in love, you really, really love a person. You try to remove that person off earth. Yep. All you had to do is just leave. He could have walked away again. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. Bam. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Y'all, please also remember to go around to Pleasant Candles. Pleasant Candles, the biggest candle company in the world, Craig. Listen. Damn, that smell good. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house, trying to help y'all out. We have multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go in your bathroom and smell your bathroom. You're gonna be like, yeah, you right. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go around to thepleasantcandles.com. Appreciate that right there. Moving right along. I said a croissant. Oh, so it's a corsage. Oh, it was a croissant. The hell, they got little sandwiches on their wrists. Let me ask y'all a question. Who came up with the corsage thing anyway? What is the history of a corsage? Corsage. The history of a corsage. Let's see. The history of a corsage traces back to ancient Greece, where people, particularly brides, would wear small bushes, bunches of fragrant flowers pinned to their clothing to ward off evil spirits. Shut up. The word corsage itself comes from the French phrase bouquet de corsage, meaning banquet of the bodice. Banquet of the bodice, like bodice. Banquets of the bodice. As flowers were traditionally pinned to the upper part of a woman's dress. So this to ward off the evil spirits. I bet y'all ain't know that. Look. I bet when y'all be like, oh, Willie, you be looking up every doggone thing. And that's because I don't be knowing. It's simple. We got this thing called the internet. Ew. And I like to use it. Google works. A florist is capitalizing on the prom. That's what I'm talking about. Look here. How many of you all knew that it was to ward off evil spirits? Which is kind of strange to me because a lot of people... Watch this. This was from back in the days, right? This was from Greece. So this was before slavery, right? So the tradition has been going on for a good little minute, right? Way back in the days, you weren't supposed to hunch a person if you wasn't married, right? Bam. But this tradition been going on forever. But we also know the tradition of a prom, meaning that if you go to prom, you get smashed. So maybe the corsage was in place to fight off the evil spirits, which was a player being horny, taking a girl to a prom to fight him off from being able to smash a little something. Maybe that's what it was about. He said Carrie had a corsage and look what she did. She got all bloody and stuff. Sure enough did, but I didn't. Y'all, I literally did not know what that was. I know a lot of y'all more educated people than me is gonna say, oh, Willie, you ain't know what that was. I always knew what the history behind the corsage was. That's how people be out here talking to me. That's what's up. Move right along. I'm gonna go down and show y'all something because that's what you're here for me to show you some things. Hold on, let me put on this right here. Put this on up. Bam. We have an owner of a troubled Aurora. Aurora sounds like Colorado to me. Aurora. Apartment says that the gangs is assaulting people out here in the street. Look here.
It is a busy night at 7, and we start with some new information from the owners of several troubled apartment complexes.
I switched from...
Y'all dead wrong. You switched from what? And I'm sick of these doggone commercials telling you that you can get insurance for $22. Listen, hold on. I gotta ask y'all a question. How many of you all is paying like $22, $37, $47 for car insurance? Please let me know. Because I'm sick of these damn commercials lying to us, good people.
It is a busy night at 7, and we start with some new information from the owners of several troubled apartment complexes in Aurora. Tonight, they are speaking out about what they say happened in the months before one of their properties made national headlines.
Channel 2's Vicente Arenas has the latest.
It had been a while since we heard from CBZ management. This new statement coming out, they say, is being made because they want to set the record straight. A bit of a warning now, some of the images that you'll see in this report you may find disturbing. CBZ management said it had been trying to fix problems at its apartment complexes in Aurora for a couple of years. But the company says gangs began causing problems at the end of 2023.
What type of door is that, though? Hold on, pimp. You can just walk up to the door and really don't kick with force?
But the company says gangs...
Y'all, listen, for everybody who is living in this apartment complex, please put like a chair behind y'all door like y'all see like in the movies or something. That was too easy. He didn't even put that much force on it. Shout out to VA Force for the $2 super chat. She say, I just got banned from the chat for that last joke. You lying to me.
Couple of years. But the company says gangs began causing problems at the end of 2023. This is surveillance video, the company said, shows one of its representatives being assaulted after he refused to accept a bribe at the Whispering Pines complex. We spoke to that worker today who said, I think they were trying to kill me. I don't know how I got out, but I got out, he told.
You got jumped on because you would not accept the bribe. So was the bribe money? You should have accepted the bribe, pimp.
Fox 31 and a telephone interview. The city of Aurora has already shut down one of CBZ's complexes and is threatening to take over others, like the one on Dallas Street, where security cameras showed men carrying guns. The company said migrants were not the problem. Instead, it was gangs that had taken over the complex, and management could not get help stopping them.
Oh, so it wasn't the migrants, it was gangs. I thought it was the Venezuelan gangs who were migrants, but they say it's not the migrants, it's the gangs.
The city told Fox 31 today some of CBZ's properties have gone into receivership. MSU assistant real estate professor Jeff Pesciut explains what a receiver does.
They really step into the shoes of the owner, and they make ownership decisions. Again, subject to the order of the court, but they make ownership decisions in what they view as the best interest of the property and therefore the best interest of the lender.
So the receiver, got it. I didn't know what a receiver was either. So a receiver has the authority over property. The receiver speaks for the owners. Got it.
Shoot. Says receiverships almost always take place before foreclosures. Today, a City of Aurora spokesman said, quote, the city was not going to give credence to these continued exaggerations. And during the city council meeting tonight, Councilmember Danielle Jurinsky is expected to present a resolution asking that an investigation take place as to how so many migrants were able to go from Denver to Aurora without notice. Also, the House Keys Action Network Denver, which represents a lot of the migrants and residents in those apartment buildings, says it would like a face-to-face meeting with the new receiver, saying that living conditions in those apartment complexes are still unbearable.
They just done allowed these gangs, because we're not going to say migrants. We don't want to get in trouble for saying migrants. The gangs, we have allowed the gangs to take over. Y'all do understand that we have been having black gangs for a very, very long time, right? We've had the Bloods and the Crips. We had the BDs and the GDs, right? Got him. We have a whole, but a few black gangs, right? We don't see the black gangs in the news like this. Do y'all understand that right now? Do y'all understand if black gangs was taking over apartment complexes? It would have been ceased. He said Denver and Aurora is right next to each other. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all even understand that this is a large part of why people is not going to support the Democratic Party? You said that Aurora is really, really close to Denver, and Denver has taken in a lot of migrants also. People in them places do not, and I repeat, they do not like that their communities is being looked at as bad, and you know what I'm saying, crime is rising and all that fly stuff right there, and nothing is being done. And this has to do with this administration. Nothing is being done, and because of this administration, that's why we got so many migrants anyway. Woo! Democrats, y'all gonna have a hard time this year. I'm trying to tell you something. This is the season to go ahead on and vote. We gonna get our votes on. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and take you on down to the Florida. My state, stand your ground state, spit your home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth of Our Life state. If y'all just not coming on in, I need the support around here. Damn it, we almost at 300, but we should have been over 250 with a thumbs up. I don't know what y'all got y'all hands in, but I'm gonna need for y'all to take them out. I don't know what y'all got y'all hands in, but I'm gonna need for y'all to go ahead and take them on out. Lick them dry. At least one finger. Lick it dry. Wipe it on your shirt or something like that right there. Push that like button. Wipe it on your shirt right there. Push it on that share button. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's free. Hell, and if you can wipe it again, hit that cash app for me real quick. Bam. Appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. We had 190 thumbs up. We should have been well over 200. I feel. Oh, there you go. Give yourself a pat on the back because y'all over 200 already. This is the type of teamwork and making the dream working out here in the doggone street. Here we go. Let's go on down here to Fort Lauderdale. I got another quick question. What does this mean when you in church and you trying to go to the bathroom or something? Why? Who can't? I gotta put me back up on the screen real quick. Hold on. I gotta make me big. Who came up with this? If y'all can't see, I got my one finger up. I got one finger up when you walking out of church. And have you ever noticed? We walk out of church with our finger up, but we got that bend. It's like we're trying to duck. You know what I'm saying? We ducking down like, what is this about? And if you know what this is about, who came up with this? Who came up with the finger thing? Please help me out. Let's go down here to Fort Lauderdale, down here in the T.J Maxx store. We have a shoplifter. The streets do gotta eat. The streets do gotta eat. I will continue to remind y'all, be careful out here in any doggone street. The streets gotta eat. But we have a shoplifter who ain't thinking all the way through, and this was probably his first run. Hell, probably his or her first run, because I don't know. He or she. We finna find that, but here we go.
And now to video you will see only on Local 10. A shoplifter caught in the act inside a T.J Maxx as stunned customers could only watch.
Our cameras capturing the moments he returned to the scene of the crime. Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter is live in Fort Lauderdale with the exclusive. Bridget.
So it is a boy. Okay. You say, like I said before, Willie, it's all cool until they live right by you. Exactly. People have no problem with the migrants and the immigrants and or the gangs until they live right by you in your damn community.
And while we were here talking to the woman who witnessed the original shoplifting, we saw what appeared to be the man in the video dragging a suitcase and bags with him in the same TJ Maxx parking lot. And he was tailed by a security guard, and he ended up giving everything up.
So the one finger is, excuse me. Got it.
Caught red-handed.
This guy is filling up a suitcase with all these purses.
Ashley Ryer was shopping at this TJ Maxx off Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale Tuesday afternoon when she says she started recording a man stuffing a suitcase with merchandise.
The manager proceeds to come up and says, really, you're going to do this right in front of us?
The man then walks out of the store. Hours later, we saw the same man in that TJ Maxx parking lot with a large suitcase and duffel bags and security on his tail.
Sir, are you stealing?
Yes.
Are you?
Oh, sir, are you stealing? Yes. He said yes. Yes.
Sir, are you stealing?
Yes.
Are you stealing from the store?
I gotta get the stuff from you.
The security guard asking the man to give up the stuff. Eventually, he does give it up, handing everything over to her. The man then walks away. Ryer says she called police but did not see them show up. Local 10 reached out to Fort Lauderdale police for an update.
I was shocked. There was no words to describe. I was just baffled.
You say that little Daryl? That little Daryl.
We are asking police if they've made an arrest, and we also reached out to TJ Maxx asking about their policy when it comes to employees confronting shoplifters. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. Bridget Matter, Local.
I don't think that y'all need to be confronting people who shoplift.
And duffel bags and security on his tail.
That's why y'all have security.
Sir, are you stealing?
Yes.
Yes. See, now this is a fella who will keep it real. He's one who will keep it real. She asks a question. He didn't beat around the bush, say, nah, I'm just grabbing this and then all that. No. Answer the question. Is you stealing? Yes. I am stealing.
Sir, are you stealing?
Is it still stealing if he gave the stuff back?
Yes.
Are you stealing from the store?
I gotta get the stuff from you.
The security guard asking the man to give up the stuff.
So he stuffed the suitcase with multiple purses. He got travel sacks and everything. I would like to know where was he going?
Eventually, he does give it up, handing everything over to her. The man then
he got them Docker shorts on.
Walks away. Ryer says she called police.
Got them Docker shorts on with just a little t-shirt. Now listen. I thought that this was old sister who had done cut her hair down like a 1 and or a 2. She's trying to grow it back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was kind of like, Guess not.
Away. Ryer says she called police but did not see them show up. Local 10 reached out to Fort Lauderdale police for an update.
I was shocked. There was no words to describe.
Damn shame, but hey, man, streets gotta eat though. Streets gotta eat. Hold on. Wait a minute, gotta write something. Got to write something. Hold on, I'm doing something wrong. Or I pushed the wrong button. We got it. Bam. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. I got to show y'all this right here because we got some fools. We got some real fools in the community, and they need to be dealt with. Just in my mind, and I am sick of you people being soft on crime. I'm tired of this soft on crime stuff. But look here, we have three carjackers. Three carjackers tried to carjack a man at a gas station in DC. Now, I didn't know that it's already snowing in DC. What is going on with y'all weather out there? It's October. Here we go.
That's all new this morning. A DC bartender, lucky to still be alive, and maybe, he's lucky to even have his car this morning after everything that he went through.
Goodness, take a look at this video. 3 young men trying to steal his car over the weekend as he went to pump gas on his way to work. This happened near the popular nightlife area of Blagden Alley at the Sunoco near 9th and N Streets in Northwest, and that's where we find Jess Arnold this morning. And Jess, this highlights a problem we've been talking about really often in the district. We're talking about carjacking.
Yeah, and a good reminder, as this bartender says, to keep your head on a swivel when you're out and about. Now, Randy White's a local bartender at Calico, which is right nearby this gas station that's behind me. He said that he had just stopped by here to grab a few items from the convenience store here at the Sunoco gas station, again at 9th and N Streets Northwest. This was before his Saturday shift started at 6 p.m. He said he was walking out of this convenience store when 3 young men who he describes as teenagers attacked.
So it's not snowing. So why is the ground white?
And as I get in front of
look. What is all this white stuff? I understand this right here could be dirt, right? But what's all the white stuff though?
my car, I hear the fast footsteps approaching, and I knew at that point, so I turned around, and then that's when the scuffle ensued. And immediately, I didn't want to fight them. I knew what was coming. I knew they were going to try and take my car, but I worked way too hard for myself just to relinquish it like that.
So y'all understand? He heard the footsteps coming. So in my mind, he was actually watching his six. So he was already cautious about the three teens just being there anyway, which is a great thing. Always watch 2360 on 9.
As you can see in the surveillance video from the gas station, he decided to fight back. Randy says they told him to give over his things and put him in a chokehold. His keys then fell out of his pocket, so he grabbed at them, and this ended up being his Hail Mary, because as he and one of the three attackers pulled at the key fob for his car, it broke in half. You can see that some of the young men tried to get into his car, so Randy did as well, and then they ended up getting out soon after and just running off. They left his car, but they did take his broken car key and actually his apartment key too that was with it. After they took off, Randy says he noticed that one of them had dropped an AR-15 magazine, but he did not see a gun on any of them.
He didn't see a gun on them, but they dropped the magazine, so that lets us know. Listen, they got on skinny jeans. We know that you can cuff and or hide an AR-15 inside your skinny jeans with the clip. We've seen it. It's been done before.
Now, Randy said he was most disappointed that no one in the busy area ran to help him as he yelled out for help.
Oh, hell no, player. You is a boy. No, you don't get help. No, people mind their own goddamn business, and I would like to tell people record, and upload. You say, Willie, that is sand for the sidewalks, and they use it to for the brick sidewalks. Oh, okay. So all of this right here, just on the ground, is just sand. Oh, so they wasted the sand. Got it. Go ahead.
Mentally, I'm still processing it a little bit. But my body is kind of messed up a little bit. My knees are all torn to shreds. My hands, I had such a strong grip on the guy's shirt and everything that I ended up bruising my knuckles. So it was so tight. You fall off the bike, you get back on. I'm not gonna let it ruin my life about it.
That's right.
Just you gotta be more more vigilant.
Yep. Right? What I say, vigilant means watch your
Always good advice to stay vigilant, especially because Randy says this is not the first issue he has had with his car in this area. Less than 2 years ago, he said his car was actually stolen. He came out of his home to find it gone one morning in this very same neighborhood.
You say they fighting the gay guys, so this should probably be like a hate crime then, huh?
Video is so dramatic. I'm just so glad he is okay after that. But Jess, we've talked a lot about
You say he got a nice lace front. You lying
this
to me.
rising number of carjackings in the district. Where does that number stand right now?
How many?
Yeah, I took a look at police data this morning to get an idea, and it shows that we're at a little over 400 reported carjackings year to date, which is almost half as many as we were at last year at the same time. So that's good news data-wise. Of course, does not bring much comfort to people who have to experience this kind of incident like Randy did. And when it comes to closing these cases, but because police do have an open investigation into this incident, they're at about 25% of these year-to-date carjackings that have arrests made.
She ain't talking about nothing, but look at. Listen, the moral of the story is, watch your back, your 23, 16, your 9. You never know when it's going to go down. You never know when it's going to go down. Now, what? Oh, that's just wrong. Hold on. Hold up, swole up. Some supposed to have been in the place that it is not. And what is this? Bam. Put that. Grab that. Do that. Make sure everything is correct right there. Yes, the moral of the story is, man, y'all watch y'all back out here in these streets. You never know who watching you. You never know who trying to eat. You never know who trying to eat. I'm trying to tell you now, you out here thinking that you cute. You out here thinking that you cute. And somebody gonna take everything that you don't work for out here. But don't worry, like people out here trying to tell you, that's material stuff. You can get it back again. That's what they say. Not even knowing how much you had to go through to get the things that you actually had. It's a doggone shame. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Damn it, do I even much care about little buddy right here? He just out here killing people. He ain't really doing nothing. And they really not talking about nothing. Oh, y'all, we also going around to Humble. We're going to Rumble at 9 o'clock. We're going to Rumble at 9 o'clock. Rumble.com. The link is down there in the description. I really do appreciate y'all for being around here. Listen, they would just not leave Diddy alone. Oh, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. Now, there's new claims. Somebody done made a new claim with Diddy out here in the doggone street. A woman claims that Diddy gang, like the gangs, gang raped her, because for some reason we can't use that R. They gang raped her in revenge for her saying that that Diddy was involved in Tupac's death. I can't take y'all serious.
A new lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, this time from a California woman who claims the music mogul was involved in the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Ashley Parham says Combs sexually assaulted and gang raped her after she suggested he was involved in the killing of Shakur. Tupac Shakur died in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in 1996. Meantime, lawmakers and lawyers for Combs are asking a judge to reveal the names of the people accusing him of his sex trafficking case. Combs has pleaded not guilty.
I don't. Say it again.
Suit against Sean Diddy Combs, this time from a California woman who claims the music mogul was involved in the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Ashley Parham says Combs sexually assaulted and gang raped her after she suggested he was involved in the killing of Shakur.
Shout out to Jamal for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. This woman has claimed that she was gang raped by Diddy because she said that he had something to do with Pac's death. So did this just happen like before, like he was arrested, like in 2024? Or did this happen back when Pac had died, like back in the 90s? So if this happened back in the 90s and she was gang raped, she said nothing, but now she decided to say something. What? Girl, he already 9 times out of 10 he's not getting out of jail. So a lot of y'all, listen, a lot of y'all really don't need to come forward no more. Like, it really don't even much make no sense. His name is tarnished. He's done. He's pretty much done. They gonna get him on something. But you mean to tell me, and any of you other babies out here who've gotten gang raped and y'all didn't tell nobody? Boy, I feel nothing. I just can't do it, because it is kind of like this right here. Again, like I always make this same point. If I slap fire at you, you gonna call the police. So you mean that I could slap you and you know to run to the police? You know to at least get on the phone with the police if I slap you. But if I sexually assault you, a lot of y'all believe that it is your fault that you got raped. But if I slap you, you have no belief in your mind that it is your fault that you got slapped, and you do something about it as far as calling law enforcement. You know, this is what like a lot of women say, that they felt like it was their fault for them being raped. I do understand the thought at certain times, but they even said after a gang rape, I thought it was my fault that I got raped. And all you, I have to think about this right here. How do y'all truly believe that it could be your fault if you screaming, hollering, and crying and telling somebody to stop? No. It's just a question. But anyway, now she want to come out and say something and then tell the world that she was gang. I think that these people's name need to be brought forward so we can see who these people is. For real. Shout out to Big Meech. Big Meech, I saw earlier today, or like a few hours ago, that Big Meech was released from prison. And he is at a halfway house down in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. He's at a halfway house in Miami. I think like in 2005, he was sentenced to 30 years, if I'm not mistaken. It's something like that right there. So, but in 2005, and it's only 24, so it's only been 20 years. So I'm guessing that he has to do 5 years at the halfway house. Or how many years can you spend at a halfway house? Is it 5 years? I thought like the halfway house is like 3 to 6 months or something like that right there. How long can you stay in a halfway house? The length of time a person can stay in a halfway house depends on whether they are a prisoner or a person recovering from substance abuse. The Bureau of Prisons, the BOP, can place a prisoner in a halfway house for the amount of time, for any amount of time, but in practice the maximum is 12 months. Oh, all right. Yeah. The maximum is 12 months. So he so far done 19 or maybe 20, but they gave him 30. So he wasn't supposed to get out until 35, right? So I guess he got some time cut off. You know what I'm saying? And he is just finna do a few months at a halfway house. So shout him out for being back out here in the goddamn street. He can link up with 50 now. Yeah. He said, I wonder if 50 will finish the BMF series since both Meech and Dead Eye Terry are free. Oh. That'd be like a classic. Right? I wonder did or is Big Meech getting paid for the show? Because we do know that Big Meech's son was in the show. So hell, maybe that's a way of like a payment. Or did he pay for his story? I think 50 probably paid Big Meech for the story. Yeah. Got it. Bam. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Night News round here in the YouTube street. We finna go around here to Humble. We finna go around here to Humble and finish the second half. We're finna go to Humble for the second half of the show tonight. That I keep saying Humble. Rumble.com. The link is down there in the description. Okay, so he is getting the royalties. All right, 20 years. He feeling like a pimp on I'm gonna get you sucker when he got out laughing my behind. For real though. He out now. Oh, he out now. Yeah. Finna come back out, be wearing minks and shit. You know what I'm saying? He say Terry messed up by taking a picture with Supreme Son. I haven't even watched the BMF series. I said that I am gonna watch it. I said I'm gonna watch the BMF thing. No, I actually watched like 2 episodes. I think I watched 2 episodes probably like last year or something like that right there, but I had done jumped on to something else. But listen, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. We're going around here. The Rumble, it starts at 9 o'clock. I'm out of here, man.